Catherine. So similar to Junior and Catherine, our next inductee was an unstoppable scoring machine. Incredibly, while at Penn State, she scored in 17 straight Division I college games, setting the NCAA record that still stands today. I should stop right there. That's pretty much the definition of unstoppable. 17 straight, almost an entire season scoring every game. Well, she scored 91 goals in her college career. Combined with her 109 goals at North Haven High School, she amassed 200 goals in 8 years. That's amazing.
Wow.
With Penn State, with Penn State, she was a 4-time Big Ten Conference champion, reached the NCAA Final Four twice and the quarterfinals once, and led them to an undefeated regular season in 2005. She went on to play professionally around the world for the next 12 years before returning to Connecticut, where she was Yale's assistant coach and is currently the girls soccer director at Sporting Connecticut in Middletown. Oh, and she earned some awards along the way. She was a 2-time All-American in high school. She was a 2-time All-American in college. She was a College Soccer Player of the Year in 2005, Big Ten Female Athlete of the Year, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, All Big Ten, and Big Ten Freshman of the Year. To our other inductees, this is the player you set the foundation for, who took full advantage of the opportunity. Last, but certainly not least, let's hear it for Tiffany Weimer, as she's inducted in the Connecticut Soccer Hall of Fame.
Hey, Mom.
Well, like Kathy, I did not prepare a speech, despite my journalism degree and English master's. Sorry, Pam. Great speeches. I love listening when people love the game. And congratulations. I'm sure you feel just as honored as I do. Even though you guys are quite a bit older. I feel a little out of place. Thank you, Bill, and the committee, everyone who nominated me, organized this event tonight. Having all the Connecticut people in soccer in the same room for one night, I doubt that ever happens again throughout the year. It's incredible to see so many people that I know, people that have been coached by, coached against me, supported me. Thank you for all your support, for all of us. We're obviously very thankful. So, you have just as much of a clue of what I'm going to say as I do, which is super exciting for me. I think I'm best, as the kids say, out of pocket. Hey. And that's what you're going to get. So I think I'm really good at reading a room. And I know that you guys would like to stay here for like another half hour. So I will make this go as long as possible. Great. First, I'm a very lucky person. My family's over there. I've had a privilege of having 4 parents growing up. And 3 of them are here tonight. And Mom, I'll start with you. She's the definition of the right kind of crazy soccer mom. She gets it. She knew what all of my coaches didn't know. most of them, but I was the best. And, you know, she puts me in the same conversation constantly with one other player in the world. And, you know, she wouldn't be impressed with your story, Tom, probably. I'm sure she wasn't. But it's Messi, Leo Messi, and then me. And that's it. That's where it stops. And I truly believe everybody that meets that man honors him and tells him how great he is. And if she ever did, she would just start telling him how great I am. And yeah, that's, but in all honesty, Mom, Dawn, Dad, Cody, my brother's here too. What you have done for my life is unbelievable. You guys, you work so hard. And the example you set for, they've never missed a day of work in their life. You know, and I never missed a practice because they got me there. I never missed a game. I never missed the tournament. And we didn't have a lot. We didn't have a ton of money. So probably I would say South Central, World Class, or Connecticut ODP. If we owe you money, I'm sorry. I hope you take Bitcoin or about it. But I never felt without, similar to juniors, comment about having the best cleats. I had everything. Will do. My mom? Yep. But I think what the most important thing they ever did for me, truly, and I don't want this to be a lecture, but for parents to understand that if you trust your kids and you give them the freedom to be themselves and live the life that they want and not the life that you want, you get to this point where I'm 41 and all I want to do is hang out with them. I don't know how common that is, because my mom she just asked, can you please go home now? Quite often. Dad, you're right, I should have been a comedian. He always says that. But there's so many people to thank. I could stand up here all day and talk about what they've done for me, and if it wasn't for them, there's no love for the game that I have. I love the game more than anything. I don't even know my life without it. I started playing when I was 5, and that's 36 years of kicking a ball. And there's literally so many people to thank, but there's Chris Legates is here. Your brother Mike is, you know, he should be in this Hall of Fame too. He's an unbelievable coach, mentor. He's 65 years old, still plays soccer, plays pickup, kicks the ball, asks me if I get my touches in all the time. And I think we need more people like that who just, you're not getting anything back. He always says the game doesn't owe you anything. So if we play for something, for a scholarship or for a recognition, for awards, you might not get it. And then what, is it just disappointing? Or if you just play because you love it, then you're not expecting anything. And I think that Mike has had a big impact on my life, and I'm mad at him for not coming. I'm actually mad at you for not acknowledging that I was on your coaching staff at Fairfield. Wow. I was there, wasn't I? Thanks.
We got your back, Coach.
But I still play. I play pickup twice a week, and I go to physical therapy twice a week. I will play as long as I possibly can. That's my goal. That's been my goal since I was in my 30s, even when I was playing professionally. I got to a point where I wasn't going to make the national team, and I said I just want to play for as long as I can. And I have a group of amazing women. Some of them have kids and full-time jobs. Some of them are in college trying to play pro. Some of them are high school kids that maybe miss school sometimes. And we play, and that's what the game is at its core. There's no one watching us. You don't get to put anything on YouTube or Instagram. You don't get any awards for showing up to pick up. You just get to experience it. And it's the pickup, it actually kind of negates, no, not really. The list of accomplishments is awesome, but it's different. It's different. And I hope that as adults, everyone in this room remembers what play feels like. And maybe some of you have forgot, but to play still anything, pickleball, chess, whatever you can do to compete and be around people, have a community, I think is so important and something that I've really valued over the past few years. Last thing, I have a group here of my sporting people. These guys. So when I finished playing professionally, I had no idea what I was going to do. I was still living at home. I don't know if you know this, but we didn't make any money for a long time. They do now, thankfully. But I knew I wanted to coach. I just didn't know what that looked like. So I reached out to Matt Cameron on Facebook, who's also should be in this Hall of Fame soon, who's done so much for girls and women's soccer in the state. And I said, I need to do something to make money. I need to coach. Does Oakwood want to, can I do something? And he brought me on, and we've been coaching together ever since, and I never once felt like an assistant or a cone girl. He let me take sessions right away, start to do individual work with the players, and I think also maybe you were kind of busy and you were like, please help. But Matt is a huge advocate for women and girls, and somebody who I think is a great example for everybody else who could understand maybe to step out of the way sometimes to let us get in there. So thank you, Matt. And then of course, Frank and Goran and the rest of the sporting staff for giving me a place that I belong. Country Club Road, that's where I live. And I just feel like I have freedom to build, to help build, and to make a place, the best place in Connecticut for girls and women that they so deserve. And that's why I'm back in Connecticut, because I've been called here. I actually love Connecticut. I love Connecticut. I know that's weird, but I love it. Last thing, because I think you do want to go. My players are here supporting me, and they hear me talk all the time, so they just didn't recognize me without my, headband and hat and everything. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. You are, when I think about girls soccer, when a lot of people think about girls soccer, I think they dismiss the idea that they are so tactical and so smart and so technical, and they can be coaches. And I think we could do a better job of making sure that they understand the game at a very young age. And these guys understand the game so well, and they make me so proud. I love you guys. Thanks. And I do have one more. Okay, this is the last thing. Bob Ukrainian, he is kind of like Nostradamus. I think he said to my mom in 1994, I was at Victory Soccer Camp. So this was the World Cup year, which also had a huge impact on my life. Bob said to my mom, your daughter is going to get a scholarship to play in college. Now, I was good at 10, but I was wetting the bed still. My mom is still doing my hair before school, so she's probably like college. We're gotta just get her, grow up a little bit. But Bob knew something, and he put something, whether he did it or, what's the alchemist quote? When you want something, the whole universe conspires to give it to you.
I got more.
Yeah. And I think, when you hear something like that so young, or when they hear something like that, and they're like, okay, we gotta just do it. We gotta do this. We did it, and we did it. And so if you have people in your life that can use that little extra, you can do this, you're more than capable, even at a young age, it goes a long way. So thank you so much.